Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Hot Stove Videocast, and for the second straight day, there is a Phillies game recap here on this channel as the Philadelphia Phillies defeated the Minnesota Twins by a final score of 5-1 today. Didi Gregorius finally collects that first hit as he singles in the bottom of the first inning to drive in Garlick, and that gives the Phillies a 1-0 lead. But what a good game here for the Phillies. Gregorius, I'm glad he got that first hit, man. I'm telling you, it's about time. It's about time. I talked about it last night. He finally got it. So Didi Gregorius now has a batting average, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, but at least it's better than zero. Anything's prettier than that zero, right? So, all in all, good game. Bryce Harper obviously had to leave the game because he was hit by a pitch in the foot. He said he was fine. It was just precautionary. I guarantee you he won't play tomorrow because it's an away game, playing the Rays at their ballpark. I don't know where it is. Obviously, I know they play at Tropicana during the regular season. Don't know where their spring training facility is. But we're going there. But all in all, good game today. Zach Wheeler, first W as a Philadelphia Philly. Obviously, it's spring training, doesn't officially count, but his first win of the spring. So I'm happy for Wheeler. Looked pretty good today. He looked bad. He was a little shaky against the Blue Jays that start I went to when that game. He was struggling with his control. Today he was much better. We got JT going yard in this one. So let's pick it up. Bottom of the first inning, we got Gregorius. As I said, hallelujah, ladies and gentlemen. Sound the hallelujah, right? Didi Gregorius, singles. On a line drive to left field. Kyle Garlick scores, and it's 1-0 Philadelphia. Now, I think we needed to give Mr. Didi a very good, well-deserved round of applause. He was finally able to get that first hit. Well-deserved. Pick it up, top three. Royce Lewis, hits his second home run of the spring, and a fly ball to left field, and is now tied at 1. Then we got bottom three, Scott Kingery, who also has been kind of having a slump spring. Singles on a ground ball to the left fielder. Rooker Garlick scores, and it is now a 2-1 ball game. Then we pick it up. Bottom four, JT Realmuto on a 3-0 count. Homers on a fly ball to left field. It was crushed, his second of the spring. 2-run shot. Jay Bruce scored as well, and it is now a 4-1 Phillies lead. Then we got in the bottom of the sixth inning, a former Minnesota Twin, Logan Forsythe, hits a solo shot to left field, his third of the spring, and that gives the Phillies a 5-1 advantage, and they go on to win by that score, 5-1. So the Phillies get to win number 13 this spring as they take down the Minnesota Twins. So Twins are 7-7 this spring. We got JT going 1 for 3 at that 2 RBI. We got Forsythe, who's batting .400 thus far in spring training. Obviously Harper. We got Garlick going 1 for 3. We got Siggy getting 2 hits, 2 for 3. We got Hoskins getting a hit, going 1 for 3. We got Didi getting 2 hits, as I said. He got 1, but the first one was much more important, right? So yeah, he got 2 hits. I'm glad he got that 083 BA right now. 083 batting average. Ronald Torreyes also got an appearance. He went 0 for 1. We got Kingery going 2 for 3. The guys I said needed hits got hits. Walker made an appearance. He went 0 for 1. Nick Williams is batting 087. He went 0 for 3. And, Martini went 0 for 1 as well. Adam Hazley, who's had himself kind of not a very good spring, going 0 for 3. He's batting 143. And we got Moniak going 0 for 1. He's batting .333 this far. And we got the pitcher, Mr. Zach Wheeler, getting himself a hit. Going 1 for 1. And that is pretty much it, guys. So I am very happy with this win. Very, very happy with this win. I'm glad that, with Didi, getting that hit now finally, those 2 hits, right? I'm glad that finally happened for him because I tell you what, it was long overdue. It needed to be done. I'm glad that he was able to finally get that off his chest because I'm sure that was very tough for him because, he got 2 singles today. It's not a huge deal, but I'm glad that he was finally able to get that first knock, right? So it was well needed Very much needed. So let's take a look at this box score. We got Zach Wheeler going 4 innings, 4 hits, allowed 1 earned run, struck out 6, which I really like. Struck out 6. That's nice. 6 strikeouts and 4 innings of work. The 4 hits, obviously, is what it is. Obviously, he allowed that home run. Anthony Swarzak went an inning, a nice clean inning with a strikeout. We got Hector Neris coming in, going an inning, 1 hit, 1 K. Then we got Drew Storen coming in, allowing a hit in 1 inning of work. And we got Howard. Nice to see him. He comes in, he pitches and then gives up 2 hits. Not terrible. Strikes out a batter. We got Mr. Jose Alvarez coming in, 1 inning and 1 strikeout. So that's pretty much it. The bullpen did a pretty good job. It was nice to see Howard today. Mateo, he's a bright spot. He's a bright spot in this future. Mr. Spencer Howard, I'm telling you. Great. It's nice to see his face. It's nice to see his face in camp. Him, Bohm. We got a lot of promises. Future-wise. So hopefully we could learn to develop a little bit, right? Hopefully we could learn to develop. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. The Phillies take down the Twins, and I actually had to make this video because I kind of have some stuff to do later this week. I got, busy Friday night, busy Thursday night. Tomorrow night's Wednesday night. So I assume I'm going to have more work. So I'm like, you know what? Not a huge fan of doing videos back to back, but it is what it is. I forgot. I think for some reason I thought today was Monday. It's not, though. So I got my 3 videos done this week. I like to have 2 during the weekend or, whatever. I just like to have 3 a week. Last week I couldn't do that. But, this weekend I'll be back. Expect a video. I'm going to keep this one a little shorter this time. Yesterday I felt like it was a little long. Not crazy long. I think the video before that was really long. But Didi. Mr. Didi. Sir Didi. Getting that first knock. His first 2 knocks. His 2 singles. Kingery 2 for 3. Remuto going yard. Mr. J. Bruce, scoring that run. I think he's going to be, he's the bench, but he's our best player off the bench by far. This guy is a home run waiting to happen off the bench. I mean, this guy's a lefty power bat. I'll tell you what, I am really excited to see what he can do off the bench. He's really going to be good. And I definitely think he'll see some playing time, especially with McCutcheon not being ready for, opening day. I definitely think you're going to see him, get some playing time. But as it goes with in-game clips, don't have a ton of time to incorporate this sometimes. I hope you understand that. I think you're going to see more of that during the summertime, right? During the weekends, don't have a ton of time to do it at night. So I'd like to apologize for that. It just is what it is, right? But that will come. Don't worry. I mean, it's coming. I mean, especially I'm going to do it during regular season, guys. This is spring training, right? Not a huge deal right now, but Harper's fine. Logan Forsythe, great bench player, man. Jay Bruce. I mean, our bench is really good. Can I just say that our bench is really, really good? We got a speedy Roman Quinn. We got a switch hit bat Neil Walker. We got Logan Forsythe. We got a guy who, arguably, probably on any other. I mean, obviously we have a crowded outfield, but honestly, Jay Bruce could arguably be a starter on another Major League Baseball team. So we've got him off the bench. He's just a home run waiting to happen. I mean, really. So we honestly have a very, very solid, good bench. So I am looking forward to the 2020 season. Girardi won 85 games with the 2013 Yankees. And look at that team. He won 85 games. How? I'm not sure. Baseball guy Sean made that point, and I loved it. So I'm going to really drive that home. I'm really going to drive that home. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe now. Please tell your friends about these videos. Please check out the social media link in the description below. Phillies Hot Stove Instagram, Harper Fanatics Instagram. Check it all out, guys. Please share this video around, as I said. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I am Luke. Peace out. Let's go Phils. And I will see you this weekend. Thanks, guys.